and could offer teacher compensation. The House is expected to make a decision tonight. Now, another plan that made it through the Senate includes a 4.3% increase per year. It's more than the 3% or rate of inflation that schools currently receive. But is it enough? KELOLAND's Kelly Grant looks at the funding in neighboring states.
Don, the Senate plan would give schools a $10 million increase above the normal inflation increase. But attorneys representing 64 schools in an education funding adequacy lawsuit say the plan still falls 90% short of what districts should be receiving. It's also significantly less than what schools could get in neighboring states.
Attorney Scott Abdallah represents nearly half of the school districts in the state who claim lawmakers aren't giving enough money to schools. Abdallah says even with the extra attention on education funding this session, the dollar amount still isn't enough.
Given the fact that you're seeing districts join essentially weekly now in this effort, I think that's a sign that those districts believe that the current bills going through the session aren't even close to what is constitutionally necessary to adequately fund education.
And Abdallah says it's a lot less than neighboring states. In Iowa, Governor and former teacher Chet Culver is proposing the largest education budget ever, $190 million. Abdallah says South Dakota has that much money in trust funds and reserves. He says it should be allocated toward the future of the state.
We are now sitting on close to $900 million of reserves and trust funds out in Pierre.
North Dakota students will most likely receive several additional dollars as well this year. The state would make history if their governor approves an $80 million increase for education.
The bottom line is the districts will take what they can get, and so this $10 million increase above and beyond inflation is certainly welcome. But when you compare it to what our neighbors are investing in their children, we are way, way behind.
Abdallah says he expects several schools to join the education lawsuit in the final weeks of this session, and he feels a few of those will be the state's largest districts. A trial date has been moved to June of 2008, and there will be a hearing in Pierre this April.
Okay, we'll continue to follow it. Thanks a lot, Kelly Grant.